Or a ringtail. Very weird. Is... Okay, whatever. We see him. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to load. Okay, whatever. I'll just... Oh, now it doesn't want to load. Okay, more to Michigan. Alright, whatever. It's not loading. Get it? Okay, posting it there. Alright. Okay. Maybe. Sometimes Darth just giga-lurks. There he is, Morning Darth! Yeah, sometimes he just giga-lurks. That's fine. Oh, Morning Mizu! Hello! How are you doing tonight, Mizu? How's everyone else doing? Load stream, you have to refresh. Yeah, Twitch. Twitch be Twitch. That it do be. That it do be sometimes. You're not doing cute. Well, I didn't say it this time. So... I am doing okay. Yeah! Oh my gosh. It's just that it got freaking cold. And it snowed. We got some snow. I don't know how much snow, because it turned dark before I could see if it's been still snowing or not. So that's always fun. Excuse me. Sorry, finished some pizza that I had. So I got. I guess I have a little. I ate maybe a little too much today. Maybe a little bit too much. But but I'm okay. It's not too terrible. Well, I guess this is okay. We'll just sit on here. You can't go back once you press A on that menu. It's alright. We're chilling. Yeah, so... This is me very much experimenting with, dungeon entrance rando in this rando. I changed a few things about my settings to accommodate for this. But I'm a little concerned about the fact that there's no way it can hint entrances via, like, pathing or, just a random entrance hint. Like, I mean, and by pathing, I mean, like, if it was explicitly, like, path to Goron Mines or something. Like, telling me that, okay, this item will get me to Goron Mines. I think the best you get is like, the dungeon boss pathing. So, like, you don't get the pathing hints that combo has. And so it's kind of like Zooter that way, which is okay, but not great. Gundam Girl, thank you for the 20 streams! Morning! Hope you're doing well tonight. But yeah, Dungeon ER has been in this rando now for a while, like at least like 6 months or so. I just wasn't terribly interested in trying it out because, well, I was reacclimating to the rando. And I was trying to figure out what my base check pool I wanted it to be. I was trying to figure out settings that I thought would be good for no Dungeon ER first. One of the changes that I'm trying, and I'm a little afraid of, but hopefully it works out okay, is I've set it up to where small keys are in any dungeon. So I'm assuming that none of my required small keys can land in any of the pre-completed dungeons, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure that should be what happens. Anyway. That is the seed hash, yes. That is, like, the seed name, or whatever. Seed hash, seed name, yeah. Usually I would sit on the file name, but I pressed A. Pressed A a little too early, but it's okay. Because I can't go back from this menu. So, Mordentar, by the way. So we'll see what happens with this. I don't know. Morning Medley! Thank you for the good luck. I did a TP rando, 5 days ago. Did it, like, last week. It was, like, the day or two after I finished Kiwami 3. They say the inside of a volcano is on the path to roasting alive. Oh, wowee. Yeah, that would be one way to hint Goron Mines, I suppose. Morning, Andy! I didn't, Michigan. I have the file names put in. I wouldn't forget. I have it. It shows up in my activity feed when you do the redeem, so I don't forget about it. But also, I already put it in. We're just sitting here on this menu, because I can't go back. So one of those things. This menu doesn't let you go back, which is kind of weird. Okay. Morning, Dino Nuggies. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah. Today it's snow. Yeah, I am in the same boat, Michigan. It was like in the 60s or 70s yesterday, and then today it's very cold, and it was kind of snowing. Kind of snowing. I don't know how much it kept snowing, but yeah, Valeria, I don't know how much we ended up getting, because like I said, when I last looked, which would have been like a little bit after I finished streaming, there wasn't much, but it was some snow, but it wasn't like enough for like an inch or two. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to again do the whole rotation of these randos a bit. Again, it all kind of depends on my mood. Like if I'm feeling up to playing TP rando, then I'll do it. But if I don't, and I feel like playing Donk instead, then that's what happens. But yeah, I'm trying to go back into a rotation of sorts since we finished Kiwami 3. But I will say, also, tomorrow afternoon, we'll finally be doing the Diddy Kong Racing Hundo with Barrel tomorrow. That is what he was cool with doing tomorrow. I was like, sure, alright, we'll do tomorrow. I was thinking sometime this week, but he was like, I asked him, and he was like, let's do tomorrow. And I was like, okay, sure. Because he apparently has a Zooter race tomorrow night. So I guess he's not sure what to fill the time with, I guess. I guess he would have just done a normal Zooter otherwise. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna, like, do some kind of morning stream until I'm awake to do Diddy Kong Racing. Which would be around my normal time, of course. So not in all sanity, but quote-unquote big sanity, okay? Whatever that means, I don't know. We don't know. We just said it would just be a lot of things, like, turned on, but it's not going to be in all sanity, and there probably will be very minimal, if no, entrance rando on, because Barrel, number one, because they're co-oping it, number one, it would be very difficult to do any kind of entrance rando beyond just dungeon and boss ER. But number two, Barrel just doesn't like entrance rando generally. And that also extends to a bit to dungeon entrance rando. He's not a big fan of even just that. He's okay with it, but like, okay just means like, he's not like jazzed about it, really, you know? But I'm sure for, like, something like that, because it was an incentive from the charity stream that we did, I imagine he'd be cool with turning on Dungeon and Boss ER, but I don't know. But yeah, it wouldn't have something like that on. I would imagine we'll probably have souls, like, all souls shuffled, I'm sure, for that. So it'll probably be most things shuffled, I imagine, but again, we have to talk it out. It's not meant to be like an all sanity, but, yeah, we did like something like that with Combo, like, a year or two ago together, I think it was... Oh, that's right. What? I think it was an incentive that he had for his Plus program stuff. I think it was one of his from that, or maybe it was mine. I can't remember. Either way, we had another incentive that was kind of similar that we did, over a year ago now. And it took us, we did the seed in one stream still, if I remember correctly. But it was still like six pre-completed dungeons, so we wouldn't have too terrible of a time still. So that's probably what'll happen for this one still too. But yeah, anyway, that's cool that the grass has a layer of snow coating it, Michigan. That's awesome. I hope you don't get any more snow. But I'm gonna start. Morning, Rex. Double claw should be absolutely somewhere heinous. Oh. Oh. Okay. I understand what this means. Immediately. I'm going to get the Shadow Crystal, probably. Either Shadow Crystal... Wait, I went because I was facing the other way. It's not a baby seed. Especially when I go the wrong way for the chest. This is probably just gonna be a Shadow Crystal right here. Oh, no, it's not. Wow, I'm shocked. It's not Shadow Crystal. We're actually leaving normally. That is crazy. Okay. Also, yeah, morning, Yoshi. So, let me get my hints. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Snow Peak Mountain is foolish. Great Bridge of Lake Hylia and Zora's Domain. Alright. Okay, then. Go mode yet? Oh my gosh. 6 important items in Forest Temple. What the fudge? 9 major? What is... Okay, that's because of the small keys. I think. That's because of the small keys. Oh, that really sucks, dude. Also, yeah, it's 69. Oh, God. The spinner for 100, I would love that. So again, I have keys, dungeon keys, shuffled among any of the dungeons. So, Forest Temple probably has like 3 lake bed keys. But the funny thing is that I start with all of the keys for Palace of Twilight and Forest Temple anyway. So, that setting is basically only going to matter for lake bed in this case. Which is very funny. So that many items in there, it can't... Well, I guess, yeah, it could still be, like... I guess other dungeon keys. For dungeons that I don't even need to do still. Fishing, not required fishing around herding goats. And... Skulltula Grotto chest and Lanayru Field is dead. Okay. So, it might just... That hint is probably worthless to me. the important items hint there. 9 major items in there. And there's the wallet to buy the spinner. Okay. Cool. That spinner is muy importante. We don't know if we need it, but we're grabbing it. Because I don't know where my dungeons are, so I have to buy that. Israel, thank you for the 48 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Good to see ya. It's a long time. We're gonna do some wrestling with Bo because goats is not required. Of course. Okay. Nice! Got him! Two gold bugs already. Okay. Well, that's nice. No idea if they're required, but hey, if they are, that's great. Alright, so let's go buy the spinner. And then we're just going to CAC. Because it's the next densest place to go. It's gonna be interesting to see if we end up getting, like, Palace of Twilight in, like, Prawn Mines or something. Is on the path to drowning. Yeah, uh-huh. No, it's not, Ringtail. It's not a baby seed. We've been over this. Trying to make sure I wasn't picking the wrong option or whatever. Alright, now I can just, Now I can just do this. See ya, Epona. I don't need you anymore. Bye-bye. Because the spinner is faster. Okay, that's a rupee. Ordon Cat Rescue is an orange rupee, and Lantern Cave, Lantern Chest is a not required bomb bag. Okay, well that one's just dead. Alright. Yeah, sure, Michigan. Yes, that's the horse's name this seed. Yes. It is. But I still refer to it as Epona. Let's peek this tonight. Let's peek it. Last time I got punished. Okay, it's just a rupee. Whoa. Kind of weird, but we're back in the club. By their proper name, I should be obligated. Oh my gosh. Someone paid for that. What are the chances I actually need that this seed? There's no way. There is no way I actually need that this seed for Forest Temple. That would be crazy. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Famous last words as always. I know, right? This is the time I get the required slingshot for Forest Temple. This is the one time in my first dungeon entrance rando seed. That's why I waited. Yep, orange rupee. It does have a lot, but I clearly need to get items to even reach there, so I'll probably just stumble into a bow anyway. Or a claw shot, or a gale boomerang. Cack Gorge to Morpheal. Oh. And Arbiter's Grounds, Lantern Chest is dead. The one on the outside. Okay. Right in front of it. Looks like a heart. Yeah. It really does, Chibi! I don't understand why. I get Forest Temples so frequently, it's ridiculous. I really don't like it, because I'm so tired of going through the dungeon at this point. Hey, a Dominion Rod! Cool. Can't really do anything with that yet. But if we get a second one, that'll be really cool. We could actually do something in Caca Gorge with it. Early health is fine. One of the reasons I wanted to try this out was because I wanted to see if, like, there'd be a chance it would, like, make me go to Goron Mines with Iron Boots and the dungeon there is, like, Lake Bed or something. Hey. Hidden skill for 120? Nah, I'm good. I almost want to say, too, that I've gotten Palace of Twilight almost as much as, Forest Temple, it feels like, too. Honestly. I'm not gonna regret it, because there's 7 of those in the pool. I'm just gonna stumble into one of them. And then I'll give me my ending blow, and it's fine. Oh, well, now I gotta turn around and give that to Ilya. Okay. Whee! That was kind of cool. I was like air surfing for like a hot second. Alright, and cue really long cutscene. Dun da da da. Really long cutscene. Yay. Yay. Alright, there's crashing out. There you go. Yes, because it was Michigan's Redeem ringtail. It was Michigan's Redeem, not me. Morning, GD Call! Hello! Alright. Sheesh. Alright. Go, go, go! How are you doing tonight? Hopefully work was okay, even though it was stinky Monday work day. Well, that's good! I'm glad to hear it! That's good! To do more job applications. Ah, okay. That's solid. Oh my god, another trade item. Are you kidding me? Couldn't go to band today. Oh, that sucks. Catch up on homework too. Well, that's a positive as well. Dang, yeah, it sounds like you got a lot done today. Holy. Tightrope chest and spring water rush is dead. Okay. I guess I could have saved that. I don't know. Couple games for the gym, let's go! Playing a couple of games before the gym, let's go! Got a lot done today. Workout was amazing. Ooh. You're happy, let's go! Shout out to Happy! That's good. It's good to hear. Now you get to relax the rest of the night. To be comfy. That's right. That's right, exactly. GD Call, thank you for the 80 streams. Let's go. Morning, Danny. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. You woke up from long nap? Oh, well, hey, you needed the nap. It's important. Hey, ice block puzzle is dead. Let's look at Charlo, the donation dude, first, because of that early wallet. You get drunk and lose it again like you always... no. See you later, dude. No, we don't need you. Let's see what the Gorons are selling. No! Oh my gosh! You did your lurk, at minimum you lose 50 plus streaks. Oh, that's right. I mean, well, that's sale on money, but I'm already have a full wallet. I'll buy a container. Sure. Yeah, Danny has her 200. She has her 200. Yeah, today was the 2 hundo for her. It was crazy. Can we trade? Okay, no magic armor. Bark plays in a bag of Reese's. Alright, let's see if these gold bugs are worth anything. Brain feels like it's on fire. You feel terrible? No, Michigan, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it. For this streak. Yeah, for the streak. Yeah. Well, she just said she just woke up from a long nap. So... she already, like, rested, I guess. No, I can't do that. Spinner track chest check, no. So I think I'm funneled into Lake here. Unless I have to go back and trade the Ashay's sketch, which... maybe. Right. Gotta take care of the body. Gotta take care of the body's needs. Let's see what this says. A different path hint, maybe? Lake Highland to Diababa. Yep, there we go. Nice. Great. Great. So, yeah, we were funneled into Lake. Just fantastic. Funneled to Lake Hylia. So is this Diababa gonna be just Shadow Crystal then? Or am I going to have, like, something interesting where it's like the lantern? There's no way it's gonna be the lantern. If it was Claw Shot, it pretty much has to be Claw Shot or Shadow Crystal. It can't be anything else. I see. Oh my god. Okay. Now. I still don't understand this. Nope. Alright. Nope. Still don't understand it. The Uno reverse! Oh my gosh. Morton Jacob, thank you for the raid. Morton Teacup. Morton everybody. The reverse raid, he got me! He got me! The Uno reverse, dude. Because normally he doesn't go as long to where I'm streaming the second time and gets to raid me. Not all the time, anyway. It's happened before, but not all the time. Found their way back up. Perfect. Cool OTMM texture pack. Yeah. Look at Link's silver or whitish hair. I guess it's like kind of gray silver. Claw shot! There we go. That's what I figured. Okay. Claw shot to Diababa. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I think I have to get the other chest. Yeah. And then I do Lineru Spring. And then I bail and go... Where do I go with just Claw Shot? I guess there's Star Prize. There's the Fairfield Bridge chest. Not much. But it's more than, Lantern would get me. Yeah, so we're doing dungeon entrance rando, everybody just coming in. I don't know where my dungeons are. My required dungeons. And that Claw Shot is patented to Diababa, which is kind of crazy, actually. It could imply something about where Forest Temple is. I'm kind of crazy? Please. No. So, we will see what happens with that. What? Excuse? What?
Nani?
What? What? Why did... What? Okay. Why did that happen? That's never happened before, by the way. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll land on the other pillar. Okay. I'll just land on this pillar. I will have to clip that, or if someone can clip that, I would appreciate it, because I'd like to report that. Probably. Cause that... Alright, this seed is, going a little crazy. Both claw shots in lake? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Is this like... You can clip it if you... Yeah, yeah, whoever can, if anyone can. If not, then... I can always get it later, but it's definitely easier if someone can do it while it's, like, fresh. Because I might forget about it later anyway. Oh my god. What is this lake? Thank you, Wayoshi. Alright, Wayoshi's got it. Yep. Yup. Lantern. Yup. Okay. Okay, then. This lake is ridiculous. And there's my there's a hidden skill anyway. Cool. Oh, thank you, Wayoshi. Yeah, that will be very helpful for me to handle that when I finish stream. Wow. This... Okay, so... We would still need the next Farron Gate key to get to... Dominion Rod? Okay. This Lake Hylia is ridiculous. What the fudge? I'm gonna put yes. I'm just putting yes in my notes for that path. That is stupid. Just yes. It's not a baby seed. There's gonna be something. This would be like 117 points in Kevin saying. It's like 4 steps before a baby at this point. Oh my god. Okay, so... Okay. Is a glint in the Phil's eyes? Ah, yeah. Okay. So... Alright. So let's go... Yeah, we need to go to... It's kind of annoying. Yeah, it would take too long to go from, I think, from Farron to... I think it's faster to go through Great Bridge of Lake Hylia here. Oh, no, this... I think this constitutes as Great Bridge of Lake Hylia over here, too. Yeah, I think all of that is dead. That owl statue and chest is dead. So I just go this way. So we have a Cack Gorge to Morpheal. So that's what our Dominion Rod is going to do. And I think that's why going this way is faster than if I went through Hyrule. And if I went from my spawn, I think. Yes, that would be for a later stream, Chibi, yeah. It would be contingent upon, like, when I would, be able to play it, and the person's able to watch. Oh! Chibi, whoops. Tease, sorry. Same color. Name. Tease, sorry, yes. No! Don't be hurt! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Tease. Anyway, nice bow. Tease is blue. No! Anyway, yes, it would be at a later time and when you would be able to watch. Because that would be the point of it. Now that I see them both on the same... Yeah. Well, wrong thing. I'm just bad, okay? I am just bad, alright? I'm actually not colorblind, but boy howdy do I give the impression that I am. It's bad. Oh no, that's not gonna be close enough. That should be close enough now. Not it! Okay. Huh. Oh, the double claw shot chest. Okay. Seemed like it was more likely it'd be the Dominion Rod, but... You have 157k points. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. It makes sense that you'd be curious about how it worked. Oh god. Ah. Let's try a new color! Oh my gosh. Chunky potion. No! Interesting. Okay. Well, we did get the bow, but that doesn't... Okay. So we need to find a bomb bag or ball and chain. Great! I don't really want to go straight to my spawn just yet with the lantern, but I will want to do it soon. Immediately dives into the void, yeah. Okay. We need that, and we need this. Okay. Whoop. Nice bonk. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Alright, return to spawn. We gotta go to the next best lantern place for checks. See, now you watch. We got all those items, and there's gonna be something... Some check I just don't do. And it's gonna be that. Oh my gosh, all these gold bugs. They don't even mean anything. God dang, it's gonna be like the Dominion Rod checks, I bet. Like, it's gonna be the ones by the Helmasaur Grotto. God, okay. Alright, so I guess we're just going to that West Hyrule amphitheater, owl statue and chest. Otherwise, it's the other one. Or it's like Star Prize. Well, I'm gonna go... Actually, first of all, I have to get the Link's House lantern chest. That's next here. Kinda sucks to have to... go do this, but... got no other choice. Because, like, this would be the only time I could route it. Whoa. Nope. Alright. Pick your favorite owl statue and chest. And then there's also the Star Prizes 1 and 2. So I guess you have to do the West Hyrule Field owl statue and chest, and then yeah. That's honestly, like, it's faster to go from Farron to there to than to go all the way through CAC, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure. I have no way to go north. Not that I'd want to go north, because Zora's Domain is dead, but I don't know anything about Upper Zora's River yet. I mean, I could be casinoing for, like, the other Farron Gate key. This truly is, like, good luck finding the item you're missing right now. Oh yeah, it's great that you can make the spinner useful this way. Or crowns and slams. Nah, I'm casinoing for, like, a key. Or, Shadow Crystal. One of the two. I mean, really, actually, I guess it's either Bomb Bag, Ball and Chain, another key for Farron, for the forest, or Shadow Crystal. So. And it's like a mini casino, because it's like you have to choose what checks you're doing, in what order. I chose the wrong one. Thought for sure I was gonna get that Cack Gorge path, but of course not. Of course it wasn't gonna be that simple with the 2 Dominion rods. It's gonna be, you know it's gonna be the Elden Field one. It almost always is. Without fail. Oh, there's also the chasm chest in South Castletown. This is all wrong. And there's the fountain chest. The tightrope chest is dead, but the fountain chest is not. So I guess I have a bit more than I thought, check-wise. Dude, I will never get this first try. It's always gonna be slightly either too far away from the chest or too far away from me to jump onto it. Shadow Crystal! Okay. Do not leave yet. There it is. That is a number of dungeon entrances now we can check. In your phone and mashed potatoes! Oh! Oh, shoot. So one of my dungeons is locked behind Sky characters. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope your phone is okay. Ah! Ah! Well, now I gotta... I mean, well, Shadow Crystal now can lock... The mashed potatoes have been cleaned off. I don't know if it's pointing at the Shadow Crystal locking that, though. But it must be? I don't know. What do I want to do? Because now I can warp everywhere. Oh, I have to discover Snow Peak Mountain to be able to actually warp there? That's weird. Well, I guess we'll try... Well, let's see what... Okay. Before I check the Farinfield Grotto, as I normally do, let's see what this dungeon is. I'll also refill my lantern oil here. Oh my gosh. Michigan, no! No! Like, that hint with the Shadow Crystal is not great. Alright, let's see. Okay, Dead Arbiters. Understood. Someone has to make me go, oh god, no, god. I'm going here for the 2 checks. Hopefully I don't get burned by this later. You have a question? Go for it. Could be looking for Hyrule Castle. Be fun for a drunk rando. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of dumb things you could turn on these days. Not too easy for autopilot. Key sanity. Just a key sanity. Just shuffling the small keys to anywhere and the boss keys anywhere, and then that's it. Okay. Just be prepared for a potentially long seed, depending on how it rolls, what dungeons you get. Alternatively, if only Zuter had it, turning on the soil fairies would be an easy thing. Dang, if that was the Sky character, that would have been sick. Nice snow peak. That's dead. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, fair and field. Man, the Dominion Rod thing is gonna be really annoying. Because we found Shadow Crystal first, it makes it more likely that that it's probably the Eldenfield Bridge chest for the Sky character. Dungeon just so far. Well, it's kind of hard to have an opinion when I haven't been able to really do a dungeon yet to see what the logic is. All those dungeons I just checked, I can't do them. They're also pre-completed, so. That one's dead. Ignore. The fishing rod is not required. Okay, it was just that. Okay. Okay. It was just the stupid Farinfield Grotto. Of course. Well, let's go have a look-see. If this is Forest Temple, which so far the pattern would make a lot of sense if this is Forest Temple. Then I have a ton of items in here. One of them is probably going to be a bomb bag or ball and chain. No! It's Palace of Twilight! Oh, get out of here. No! I don't want to do this right now. Jesus Christ. No! I'm not doing this right now. I want to check my other dungeons that I have. Oh my god. Morning, Hatsune. Thanks for the good luck. Oh. Please. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's check, the mirror chamber. Because the pathing would still make sense if this is Forest Temple, because, double claw shot, locked lantern, which then... And, well, locked the second minion draw, which then, yeah, which then locked Shadow Crystal. See? Forest Temple! There we go. Okay. This is what we needed. Thank you. Alright. Yep. This is gonna be stupid. There's gonna be all these small keys in here. And, like... I really don't know if the any dungeon small keys is a good idea. Because it's really just nerfing dungeons, effectively. It's not making them, dense. Doing the opposite. Oh, okay. So there's a sword in the, there's a sword in the, whatchamacallit? The grotto I couldn't do yet. Oh, that just barely made it. Jesus. God, having to do this the vanilla way is kind of gross. Like, no bomb bag at all yet. Lake bed small key. Okay, we needed that one. We can beat this dungeon! Sick! That's crazy, dude. I can't believe it was there. Now, can you give me a bomb bag? Please? Oh, I thought that would just give it to me. Can you... Thank you. Alright, another lake bed temple small key. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice goat cheese. See, what I wanted to do was, actually, is I wanted to shuffle just the goat cheese and the pumpkin from Snow Peak, but you can't do that. Unless you started with all the small keys from Snow Peak, but I don't want to do that. Well, that's required. Really just put everything in Forest Temple, it seems. Yeah, if they ever implemented maybe like an item pool style shuffling like Donk, maybe you'd be able to figure something like that out. I don't know. I guess maybe that wouldn't be necessary. Maybe there's some other way they could make it work. I don't know. A bottle! I really wanted just the goat cheese and the pumpkin to be shuffled to anywhere. Because I think those two would be a lot more interesting than having 2 fishing rods required. At least when it's dungeon entrance rando. That's what I was trying to do, anyway. No, it's not like that. It was from the other side? Yeah. There we go. A bomb bag! Thank you! God! Finally! So what? Does that mean that, the Morpheal path in... Did you guys just see that? I didn't know that could happen to them! Oh my gosh! That dude got completely destroyed! By the bridge! Where'd the monkey go? It wasn't the monkey, it was the bokoblin. Morning, Pikachu! Where's him? Don't you see the dungeons? Sir? The bokoblin got stuck between the bridge and the floor, and then he died. Like, the game actually counted that as him getting, like, squished or something. Yeah, there's the boss key. That is where the boss key had to be. Okay, bow plus bombs. Time to wait. Wait for the monkey to show up before you fire. Wait. Lots of waiting. Lots of waiting. Wow! That's crazy. So I'm gonna be just looking for ball and chain and wherever the heck Hyrule Castle is. Presuming that the Cack Gorge path is Iron Boots, anyway. It might not be Iron Boots. It could be an item to reach the Lakebed Temple entrance, but I'm not even sure what that would even be, because I feel like it would have to basically be... Well, I guess it could be Oro's memo. Yeah. Let's go find that out first, and then we'll go get the light sword. Kind of nuts is actually ends up being this cave right here, but it's not the lantern chest. I will actually use the lantern, though, instead of wasting all my bombs. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that means Lakebed is in Arbiter's grounds. That's not good. So you want to do Palace of Twilight. Well, you want... Yeah, you're gonna... I mean, you should probably try to find Hyrule Castle. Unless that ends up being Hyrule Castle, but I doubt it. Okay. Actually, wait. Hold on. It'd be faster if I want to check... Yeah, I should check the Dominion Rod thing over here. Since I returned to spawn here, I should just do that. And then I should go check what Hyrule Castle is. But yeah. Oro's memo. We gotta get the light sword. You can do most of Palace of Twilight right now. It has a ton of items in it. You're more likely to find Iron Boots in there than you are anywhere else. Okay. Let's go check, what Hyrule Castle is. And then once I know what that is, I'll get up and stretch for a few minutes. There's a decent chance when I come back, I might just want to route Star Prize 1 and 2. And then probably go to Palace of Twilight after that. I mean, it might behoove me to also route the Fountain Chest and the South Castletown Chasm Chest, too. Because these Iron Boots could just be early. They don't have to be out in the desert, but they could, I guess. Yeah, I guess they could be out in the desert, too. Yeah, the desert has a decent number of checks on its own. That might not be pointing at the dungeon entrance. Yeah, I guess I can't really eliminate that, so I should probably just... Yeah, maybe I should just check what that is to start with. Okay, Temple of Time. Alright. Yeah, I would much rather go to the desert than in that case. But we will do that when I come back from getting up for a few minutes. I bet you it's gonna be... Like, we can get the Akuku, at least, for Lake Bed. I suppose. But yeah, let me get up. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay. I have returned. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope that, it's just referring to the items in the desert. And not... The power just blipped where you're at? Oh, jeez. Sorry to hear that, Ringtail. Be safe. Careful. Hope the power doesn't go out. A lot of people have been losing power because of the weather. These storm that's on the East Coast. And even extending beyond, of course. Nice shot! Probably was all buck wild. That was crazy. I'm trying to think. How much of Lake Bed requires iron boots? There's ball and chain! Okay, I'm literally just missing iron boots. That's kind of stupid. The bottle. I mean, I suppose it's possible we could find irons inside Lake Bed. If it is Lake Bed over here. It would be crazy. It would also be really bad for me because I don't have water bombs. And you would kind of need water bombs to find the boss key, probably. In the dungeon. But I guess I would just, again, I'd get the Okuku and then I'd warp out and then go back with water bombs, is what I would end up doing. Okay. Alright, here we go. Is this Hyrule Castle or Lake Bed? It is Lake Bed. Okay. So, we can search some of this dungeon without iron boots. You probably should. At the very least, you want to get that hint that says anything about anything being, like, not required or whatever. Like, nothing beyond this point. Oh my gosh, Michigan, please. Ah, camera. Is it that Z target? There. Again, this isn't terrible because I can just get the Okuku and then leave at a certain point. I can warp out. But yeah, you need Iron Boots to be able to fight Morpheal and also Zant. So... Stupid skullfish. Oh, he's on the layer above, I guess. I think. Yeah. He's on the upper level. Oh. We need to start here anyway. Pretty sure. Oh, no. No, we don't. Never mind. This is not correct. Whoops. I keep doing this every freaking time. Lately. I don't think I will ever learn this dungeon at this rate, honestly. If I keep making this mistake, trying to find the stupid hint sign, I'm going to lose it. Here it is. Okay. Only the boss key. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay. Let's make sure we get the Akuku. Because we're gonna need it, because we don't have iron boots still. There. Oh, yeah, no, it's not this one. Okay, it is the key lock door. I'm a dingus. Okay. There. Alright, so this side is worth exploring at the very least. Snow Peak. Really, dude? God dang it. Man, irons is gonna be really annoying to find. Especially if it ends up being in Palace of Twilight. Like, I guess that's the most ideal right now anyway, though, because it would put you into go mode right inside the dungeon, where you would need iron boots to be able to beat Zant. Whoop! Trying to make sure I was at the right spot here. Okay. Okay, it's probably not in here. Like, we would need iron boots at this point, I think. Like, there's one more chest I can get. That's back in the lobby there with that center chest that I can get. And that's it. Ah, dang it. Okay. Axel with the 5 streams! 5! 5! 5! Okay. Alright, let's go get the, let's go get the light sword and then... Okay. So you can do that again. Let's go get the light sword. And then I guess I should just... I should get water bombs as well. So I guess I'll do the few checks that are left in CAC while I'm getting water bombs. And then I'll go to Palace of Twilight and just hope that it's there. Because the light sword is over here. Freaking iron boots, dude. There we go. There's my light sword. Okay. Just Iron Boots from Go Mode. Morden Darkon, thank you for the raid. Whoop. Well. Still having trouble finding your age access, huh? Well, that would be pretty much dead anyway. The fun thing about this is that this is bomb locked. So I feel like anything bomb locked can lead to Iron Boots. Yeah, well, you'll probably find it eventually. Alright. Well, let's go to Palace of Twilight then, because it's either in there, or we have to find Hyrule Castle, which would mean it'd have to be between... I mean, at that point, it'd have to be at, Snow Peak Ruins. Alright. Good news is that I don't need to freaking worry about the souls thing. I hate how sensitive this area is with this crap. That is extremely annoying. I really hate how sensitive it is to that. Okay, we still have the Akuku. Good. Dang it. Trying to make it so I, you know, wouldn't have that happen. Okay, now he's there. And now I can just go over to here. And now he's gone. Good. Darn it! Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lake bed key in here. So this place is not foolish. Alright, well that's that. For this side. Wait. Can I not go back? I actually have to save warp? Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, wait, I didn't have to save warp. I had the return to dungeon entrance thing. Whatever. It's fine. I forgore. Alright, left side, which has less checks than the right. That's so dumb. God dang it, dude. Start that tomorrow. Fair enough, fair enough. Makes sense. Always feels good to be productive in a game like that, you know? You know? Alright. Wait. Forgot about the one over here. 35 hours? Jeez. Alright, well that seems to work correctly. That's good. I'd say, I think with Animal Crossing, I got, like, New Horizons, I played for about, like, 40 hours or so, and that's when I was basically done. Like, that's when I had my fill, I think. So 35 hours for that probably would line up with how much I would end up playing. Yeah, 80 hours would be pretty good. But it just depends on, like, the gameplay loop and stuff like that at that point. You know? Because, like, once I was done with the main chores in Animal Crossing, when there were, like, no more objectives, really, the only thing left to do was to, like, make your island the way you wanted it to, and it was, like, the terraforming stuff in that game was so slow. That I just didn't bother to keep going. Yeah, right. Yeah. Alright, my least favorite... section here this dungeon. Mainly because these dudes are, like, constantly badgering you. As you can see. And it's all because you have to get this one dude over here. Yeah, no. You gotta pace yourself, Axel. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Because you might experience all the game has to offer, technically, by staying in that one area for too long. And then you don't get to experience the other, elements, like the whatever stuff they give you that lets you do cool stuff or whatever. Or cooler stuff, you know? Nope. Alright, we got one more chance for Iron Boots in here. And then it's just somewhere random in the overworld. On something I haven't checked yet, obviously. Or something I'm just not, you know, something I'm not thinking of, but I know what I have left that's available. I am gonna be disappointed if it isn't in here, though, because Light Sword being behind Bomb Bag would make a lot of sense for it. In my opinion. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, please don't disappear. Yeah, it disappeared. Oh, I forgot. I was one step ahead. Been a minute. Like, I guess what I would do is I'd go see if Snow Peak Ruins is Hyrule Castle. Because we do still need to find Hyrule Castle. And so if beating Forest Temple, and that's why Diababa was pathed over anything else, that would make the most sense, again. For Iron Boots. Oh my god, that was scary. What the heck, dude? You tested nuts and bolts? Title screen lags so much on your PC, plus you don't have a control for it anyway. What do you mean? You've got all those 64 controllers! The dude that has all those controllers. No way to remap? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Alright, so no, it's not here. That figures. Return to spawn. Dungeon entrance. Alright, alright. Let's go look at, yeah, it's better to at least go check Snow Peak to see if that's, see if that's Hyrule Castle or not. Slightly annoying I have to actually go to the region to find out, like, to be able to warp. To be able to warp there, but... Alright, well... Iron Boots now can be as early and as late as they want to be, because... I mean, well, I guess I can't say that yet. Because that actually hinges more on if Snow Peak Ruins is Hyrule Castle. Okay, so this should now unlock it for me, I think?
From the first one.
Yes. Okay. Snowboard Kids, Sunset Rock. Let's do Sunset Rock tonight. Okay. Come on. There. Not enough. Perfect medley. Oh, frick. Ah! Okay. Me bogging the tree right there would have been another moment for, like, not enough. Alright, there we go. Also, do I still have... I do. Okay, we have not lost the warp to Lake Bed. Good. Alright, is this Hyrule Castle? Yes, it is! Oh my god. Alright. We'll have to do that again, by the way, because there's no warp to here. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, is this where my Iron Boots are? And is this why we got Double Claw Shot and Spinner so early? I hate that, dude. You get it on just the wrong cycle, and then it's like, GG. Ow. Ow. There. God, please. No. No. And not in here. Alright, it's a casino. What am I choosing to do first? Do I do the Elden Field crap? Do I do the one Lanayru Field track chest check? Do I do star prizes into South Castle Town? I mean, there's not that many checks left, to be fair. So, I guess I'm gonna go with the earliest checks. No, I know a better way of routing this. Yeah. Yeah. The spinner, the Stalfos Grotto. Kind of a shame. And it's come down to this, where it's just basically somewhere dumb in the overworld. That also includes Upper Zora's River. God help me if it's there. Or the Lone Lantern Grotto in the, Can't believe I need that slingshot, yeah, right? What? Oh my god. I hate when that... That's so annoying when that happens. Nope. Man, when it ends up being Iron Boots, it's so painful. Especially because a lot of the time, Iron Boots ends up being the item that one of the earliest items you get, because it gives you so much you can check. Coconut mauled the run. I'll just read this anyway. Okay. The hints are done at this point. I'm just did it just in case there was like sometimes hint that I didn't see or something. But no. I mean, unless it can be in Lake Bed, in that one section, it might be able to be there, but it would be like, oh my god, get out of here. Well, I guess we're gonna learn today if that is what's going on with that. Oh my god, harmful, please. Oh, it wasn't here. Trying to think, how many checks are actually down there in Lake Bed right now on that one side? It's that one chest, and then the other chest over there, and that's it. It's only those two. It doesn't really make that much sense to me in my head. Right, we're not leaving because we have to do the Elden chest, owl statue and chest. There's also the Elden Field bomb rock chest. I don't... That wasn't hinted, was it? There was a not required bomb bag that was hinted. Was it that one? It might have been that check. honestly. It actually might have been that check. Well, I'm going to Castletown now. So Star Prize 1 and 2, South Castletown Fountain, and then the Chasm. And then after that, I think all that's left in the overworld is the Lantern Chest in Ordon. I swear, if it is that, like, one of those two chests in Lakebed, that's so dumb. Like, that's so bad, because, like, I'm pretty sure that section requires 2 levels of water, and you would need iron boots for the one check on that side. But the other 2 don't require iron boots, so I guess the iron boots could be on one of those 2 chests anyway. I'm just kind of mad that, like, it didn't, like, iron boots are just, I guess they're just early at this point. It's on one of these checks, I guess. I mean, I didn't full clear my dungeons, but because of the 2 lake bed chests. But did not mean to miss that one. To reload to do the second one. There we go. I was wondering, is anyone gonna play it?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Well done!
Nope. What a shame. Hey, well, I'm just full clearing my overworld at this point, because going back to Lakebed is a huge amount of time loss. Like, if it ends up not being there. Oh, that's right. The other check back in Ordon is, The shield with the wolf. Never did that as well. Nice. Sounds good. Oh, I remember now. It was the lantern chest in the Cack Gorge cave that had the... There they are. Alright, we're good. Okay, so... Alright, near last location, but we got it. Just double claw shot lock, because of course. Alright, so now I need to... Here we go. This is where the boss key is. Kinda want this to be early in here, but probably won't be, knowing this rando. Alright, well, the Any Dungeon Small Keys was an interesting experiment. I don't know... I don't know if I want to keep it for these settings. It was really mainly done so I could have, like, the goat cheese and the pumpkin in the pool without it being stupid and, like, making the overworld kind of just junked in a way because of all the small keys. And still keeping dungeons somewhat in control instead of, like... But it kind of just makes it look more annoying than anything. That's right, you can't get up there the first attempt. Like, we did everything else right, but Iron Boots were just, like, it was just early. Like, the double claw shot was... Those were the very first two items we got. Like, the major items we got. And the Chasm chest is just really out of the way. Like, you would only do that early, and I considered it. I did consider going over there and doing it when I got the double claw shot, but we got the Cack Gorge to Morpheal, so I was like, let me go and push that, and then it wasn't that, so... Had I found the Iron Boots there, I guess, it would have pushed me to follow those. And I wouldn't have gotten the pathing I ended up doing, but yeah, I mean, it was still really annoying. Very disappointed that Iron Boots did not end up somewhere a little bit more interesting. It was just overworld. Lamau. The good news is that this seed is not going over 3 hours at least. And, like, technically speaking, you had to go into Palace of Twilight for the Lakebed small key anyway, because key logic for this place expects worst-case key use. So, technically, you need all the keys for Lakebed, just like Spirit Temple. So... Whoops. Cool. That's not the boss key. I didn't get that one over there, annoyingly. That is probably the boss key. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, please. There. No, not the boss key. Great! So it's the lower section that has it. I will definitely keep trying this jump until I get it, because it's gonna take too long to go all the way around. Oh my god, please. Oh, no, that angle was not right either. I freaking hate doing this, dude. Because you have no air control. It's so stupid. And then he loves to grab the vines. Please. How's the seed going? I'm in go mode now. It's just this jump is really annoying to try and do. Fine. We'll go the annoying way back down. Unless, let me just try blind jumping this. Okay, yeah, no. Alright. We'll just go the long way, because the seed sucks, and it wants me to go the long way. don't know if you can actually claw to that from here, but we're gonna try. That does hit, so it should work. Yep. And the boss key in here, of course, has to take forever to get. Dude, oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm shocked that worked. Here we go. Yeah. Because I feel like I've done it before, it's just, it rarely comes up, so I don't really do it that often. Oh, shoot, I missed the chest. Oh, I hate when this happens. The one chest, I need that chest. Gotta go backwards, I think. Is it up here, on this side? Yeah, here we go. This chest is so easy to miss. Okay, it's not that. I found it! Woo! Woo! Let's go! Oh my god. The vanilla boss key? Sure is! God, that's so terrible. Alright. Freaking vanilla boss key. Terrible. was interesting to have the Sky character hinted to me as being required. For Palace of Twilight access. That was an interesting part of the seed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like there's just not enough, like... I just feel like there's not enough, like, there's not enough, like, interesting... Not enough, interesting... randomization going on when you're just doing the dungeon entrances. Oh, shit, I need to do that. Like... Oh, whoops. I didn't do that either. Oh my god, is he... Dude, I freaking hate this phase. I am so mad. Oh my gosh. When I'm trying to go fast, this phase is so annoying. Why does Morpheal Phase 1 suck, dude? There. Anyway, I just feel like there's not enough that you can do with dungeon entrances to make it interesting. Like, I don't know, because, like, posing all the entrances up more, like, I think what I would really want is I really want those extra portals, like, to have full control over the portals, because my plan was to, like I said, like I had set up in the seed, was to have Snow Peak available just by having the portal and not by getting the fishing rods, and then making it so you had to get portals for other dungeons instead, or whatever. So that way Shadow Crystal wouldn't just lock all of the dungeon entrances, because that's what it does. Right? Like, that's what it does, is the Shadow Crystal just ends up locking all the dungeon entrances. And what you want for dungeon entrance rando is you want there to be more more variety in terms of how you access your dungeons, right? So if everything is just locked behind Shadow Crystal, it's just not interesting enough. It's like, why am I shuffling the dungeon entrances then, you know? Again, it kind of goes back to the idea that, like, I really want human to be able to warp. Because then you could do Temple of Time without having the Shadow Crystal and stuff like that. But because most dungeon entrances in this game are locked behind Shadow Crystal, it's just not interesting. It's not interesting to shuffle the Shadow Crystal and then do it. Like, I mean, where Hyrule Castle gets placed is interesting, like, a little bit interesting. And the dynamic of, like, having a Fused Shadow locking one of your dungeons is interesting, but I don't know. I did not end up checking all my dungeon entrances like I thought I would. But had I found the Iron Boots earlier in the seed, then yes, that would have happened. I would have checked Goron Mines, and I would have checked Lake Bed Temple the moment I got bombs, or whatever. So that's why I don't know. I really don't think dungeon entrance rando is, like, that interesting in this rando yet. Like, for me to do it on a regular basis or something. I don't think it'll be better enough to play until you can just warp as a human without the Shadow Crystal. And or you can tweak your unlocked warp points in a more granular way, where like you
Wait, do you want me?
where like you can what is it? You can like decide what portals are like what all portals are actually open, like specifically, because right now the way it works is you can only decide that for certain portals. The other portals, they get activated by a separate setting that's called unlock map regions, and you don't want to turn that off, because what that will do is it means you can't rebalance your warps like I want to do. Like, I can't make it so I can have the warp in Bridge of Eldin by doing that. Because you need the map to be able to use the warp. You have to discover the area to be able to use the warp, right? So, until they can separate how that works, you can't really do what I want to do, unfortunately. He has an appointment for later. So, it was interesting. Like, there were some interesting parts of this, but, I don't think I will do it again soon. I think I'm gonna be waiting until... I'm gonna be waiting a while, probably, until they make the changes that I want to see, that I think benefit the rando the most, which is the warping as a human. I don't understand why that's not a higher priority for them, honestly. I really think the game is very hamstrung by Shadow Crystal, from a randomizer standpoint. I understand it's probably technically difficult to do, but... And we only just got the Midna modifications anyway, so I guess that's been part of it, too. But I'm just kind of venting. I'm not, like, mad or anything. I'm just like... Please make that, like, the very first thing you do for 1.4. And not delay it any further. Please. Like, the dungeon shortcut stuff that they're gonna be adding in 1.4 will be definitely very good to have. Like, things like that Palace of Twilight elevator that I just took, for example. Like, that being able to be turned on by default would help Palace of Twilight a lot. And the Arbiter's Grounds not being another forest temple will be really nice too. But I genuinely think the rando would be a million times better with human being able to warp and not needing Shadow Crystal to do that. Because then you could properly balance grottos relative to Wolflink, and because it wouldn't be about, oh, Wolflink gives me all these grottos and warp points. Now it would just be, Wolflink gives me a lot of grottos. It would become, like, more like a bomb bag in TP Rando. And plus whatever else it would give you access to, like, obviously, but... So, yeah. This is still an interesting experiment anyway. I did effectively have to get everything, though, too, in this seed. Because I ended up getting Oro's memo because I had to do that to get over to Arbiters, which was Lake Bed. And, okay, Claw Shot. Next time I probably play, we'll just do another regular seed, probably, no Dungeon ER, because the Dungeon ER, like, it's cool that it works, but there's just a lot of things that it needs to be, like, something that's more interesting, in my opinion. What? I didn't know you could get too close to him and he does that. Yep, the classic. I never get him on that one. Nice trades. All right. Cool. Free match.
Anything from one?
Oh, Jesus. Now it's windy again outside. Alright. Got more Sunset Rock to listen to. Whoa, well, okay, not going that way this time. Dude, oh my god. Well, reset. I love how the normal path is more difficult than the shortcut path. It's so weird. And it's because it's narrow. Is the only reason. The only difficult part about the shortcut is making sure that you don't just randomly careen off the side of the map because of the weird drift that the snowboard has. Or I guess I should say the ice board has, but... there. See, like that weird drift that it does. Well, yeah. Alright. I decided to let it go to just let it finish. Alright, Andy. Thank you. You get some good sleep, dude. I guess the one thing that could happen in Dungeon ER is that you could have Shadow Crystal in the treasure room. But again, it's not really worth me playing Seeds until that happens right now. Alright, arrows and irons. Whoops. No, not a baby seed. Because we had the Iron Boots casinoed and it was like nearly like the last location. Oh my god. When Zant is on screen, dude. Of course. dang it. Okay, we hit him. Oh, but that... Oh, really? I thought I dodged it. I definitely understand that the horseback fight is not RNG, it's really annoying to get the right angles while you're riding on Epona. Because sometimes Ganondorf moves erratically. Which I guess is technically some RNG there, but... I guess it's more like it feels like he moves erratically, but it's really because of, like, how you have to, like, react to his movement. What I mean? That next rep of hits was kind of awkward. Alright, there we go. GG. Oh. Kind of unfortunate that it ended with a Iron Boots casino type deal, but with how many items I got at the start, it was probably bound to happen. Because it gets those Iron Boots in Sphere 2. Yeah. So. And then this is a 9 Sphere Seed in full. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. It was interesting to try the dungeon entrance rando at least once right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue to do non-entrance rando seeds right now just because there's just not a whole lot of options to make, like, a seed like this with pre-completed dungeons interesting. It's just not like super duper fun. It's just kind of like, yeah, you might get an Oros memo or Sky character required out of the blue, and then you have to go to those entrances instead. Which is what happened here. But yeah. Let's see who we can raid. I guess I might be raiding... Raid Kiara, I guess. Yeah, let's raid. We'll raid Kiara tonight. What do you mean I got double claw shot in the first 15 minutes, and that led to 4 billion items in Lake Hylia? That's kind of what happened. It was kind of the funny part of the seed. Like, there wasn't really, like... Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of the funny part of the seed, to be honest. But yeah, thank you all for the GGs. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow afternoon, the plan is to be playing Diddy Kong Racing Hundo with Barrel. Let's do one of those, like, races, you know, where, we're just hanging out, playing the same game, and, you know, we have, like, you know, kind of a race, but not really, because I haven't played Diddy Kong Racing in forever. So, yeah, it was an incentive we had from a while ago. Just haven't had time to do it. So, we're doing it tomorrow. At least that's the plan anyway. So you all have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow for that. Bye-bye!